Welcome back to Hardcore Valheim. This is episode 3 of a no death, no teleporter run. When we left off on episode 2, we turned in the head from the first boss to get our ultimate, which decreases the stamina usage on our running and jumping. On our way back to base, we're going to kill some boar and deer and also do some exploring since this side of the map is relatively untouched. We did find a little beehive as well as a black forest with a couple caves. After marking those off, we come across a troll who gave us a run for our money and stirred up a lot of chaos. But nonetheless, we made our way home, crossed the canal, and boy did we come up on some fat loot. Got a bunch of meat, some more troll hide, blueberries, a couple bees. Then we go ahead and head down to the forest, grab some fine wood, so we can go ahead and drop the adze, I think that's how it's pronounced. Now we can go ahead and craft a bronze helmet, upgrade that to level 2, and upgrade our leather pants to level 2. We're gonna go ahead and send the leather helmet off the Cliff of Doom and call it a night. We wake up to a foggy day, and I don't know why it took me this long, but we finally turn off camera shake. Now we go ahead and grab some copper, and what we mainly came for is core wood. This quick run netted me a nice 17 copper and 42 core wood. At this point, I'm just focused on getting a little bit more of a gear upgrade, getting my bronze pickaxe, and then I can make a boat and start sailing to the second boss. I already crafted the bolts for the boat, and I have a butt ton of food for the journey. After processing some bronze, we head out to get some more copper, kill some trolls, and most importantly, we need to kill these gray dwarf nests so we can get the ancient seeds. These are going to spawn the second boss. I actually found myself pretty far away from home, so we make our way back and take a look at our inventory. We have our 4 ancient seeds, which is enough to spawn the boss, but we also got some carrot seeds, some tin, and our precious troll hide, which now we can upgrade our troll hide cape, finally craft a bronze pickaxe, and then make a fine wood bow and upgrade it not once, but twice, so that it's level 3. Now we chuck the old bow off the Cliff of Doom, stock up the smelter, and then go to bed for the time skip. Let's make some renovations on the home so we can drop a cauldron. We cooked 20 queen's jam, but for the boar jerky we're missing fresh boar meat, as well as some more bronze for a bronze mace. Let's head out for a general run of supplies. We'll grab copper, tin, wood, kill some boar, grab some birch, and then head home and harvest our beehives. Now let's load up the smelter and kiln and hit a time skip. When we wake up, we make 6 boar jerky and add it to our collection of food, which is looking pretty fat. At this point, we're a machine when it comes to processing bronze. We got 15 more. That's enough to make a bronze mace and chuck the old club off the Cliff of Doom. I don't have enough bronze to upgrade my mace and my helmet, so we'll upgrade the helmet and then we're gonna go ahead and work on the bronze mace upgrade. I also craft 120 fire arrows. This will be my primary ammo for the next boss. Let's drop down a tanning rack for a level 4 crafting bench so I can upgrade my leather pants. Now, all this gear upgrade and preparation is a bit of overkill, but in hardcore you can never be too prepared. It's important to min-max and prepare as much as you can, so that way when you make a mistake, it's a bit more forgiving. It doesn't just end your run for one little mistake. And I have hundreds of hours in this game. I still make mistakes. I still miss my arrow shots, and I still get ran up on by trolls when I least expect it. This troll kill lets me upgrade my troll tunic to leather 2, and now my cape is also sitting at 2, leather pants are sitting at 3, and my bronze helmet is level 3. I'm not going to go for the bronze chest and the bronze pants because they slow you down when you wear them, and I'd prefer the mobility to stay alive. At this point, I'm definitely feeling prepared enough to kill the second boss, but we continue gathering supplies so we can make upgrades and craft more food. We got our 20 boar jerky, we got our bronze mace to level 2, our bronze pickaxe to level 2, our troll leather tunic to level 3, and our beefy fine wood bow to level 4. The next day is preparation day. I decide to craft a cultivator with some of my leftover bronze. Since I'm not using teleporters on this run, I'm going to try and bring as much as I can from my base to my next base. I'm going to stay mobile. So let's break stuff down. Kiln, smelter, workbench upgrades, cauldron, even the deer hide rug. It's all getting broken down and taken with me. Before I decide what's coming with me, we're going to drop the boat, make a few supply runs, and take only the heaviest items and stash them inside the boat, like the metals and some important woods. On the bottom right is my inventory and what I'm bringing with me, and everything else is what's getting left behind in my boxes. Yes, including the fat stash of food I had with me. It's all staying. It sucked leaving behind the arrows and stuff like the gold and sellables, but I can always come back for those when I find the vendor. Now that my inventory is full, let's take a snooze so we can get a fresh day of sailing. While editing, I noticed I left food on the fire. Oh well. We're gonna go ahead and hop on our boat. We're gonna head south toward this island. This should be where the Elder is. When I get close enough, I realize there's a black forest. We're going to mark that off and keep heading down the coast till we find an inlet where we can cut in left. I want to get in as close as I can toward the Elder marker before we drop down our base. We find a nice little inlet here. We hop off the boat. First thing you want to do is make a workbench, gather a little wood, and drop a chest. We're going to drop our heaviest items into that chest so our weight is reduced to 93. Then we craft a little workbench for repairs. After clearing the area, we flatten the ground and start crafting our micro base. This is going to be a 4x6 with about 5 chests, workbench, forge, fire where I can cook. Thanks to the rug, we're going to have a comfort level 5. I like to keep pretty organized and cozy. As you can see, my chests, I have one for food, one for natural resources, one for miscellaneous, and one near the forge for crafting supplies. I love the building in this game, so this was a blast. Only took about an hour. The next day, we take out the boss. I load my inventory with everything I'm going to need. I got my mace, bow, 2 different types of arrows, and the best food that I have. Oh, don't forget the ancient seeds. We grab those, head over, drop them in the altar, and summon the Elder. This boss is pretty easy. He really only has 2 mechanics. He summons roots out of the ground, which you just stay away from, and then when he spits vines at you, you just use one of the 4 pillars to gather protection. Something I like to do is use the flame arrow, and then while he's burning, swap to a regular arrow, and then hit him with one of those, just to alternate and save a bit of my ammo. We rinse repeat between his 2 mechanics, drop him without a single issue. We grab the Elder Trophy and the Swamp Key. I've been getting some great feedback on these videos. The Valheim community is hands down one of the warmest communities out there, so I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.